Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, there we go. I don't know what the hell's going on. Um, I was just talking for the last 4 minutes. Um, and you guys couldn't hear me at all. So, how's it going, everybody? Apologize for the technical difficulties. But we are going to be painting this Nurgle Plague Guard champion, the Lord of Virulence. I put him together about a week ago, or well, last weekend, and I already went ahead and did part of the base. But when I went to my girlfriend's house, I didn't actually have the primer Death Guard green, so I just went ahead and just painted the whole green scheme around his armor. Um, and I was saying that I was going to start on the copper a second. Um, but I'm really excited to actually paint this guy. I found a Games Workshop store near me, and last weekend I went there and I got this guy and then the Custodes champion as well. But I'm going to go ahead and paint him exactly how I did with my prior 7 Death Guard. Um, Normally what I would do is I would just go over with the green primer and then I would put a Death Guard green layer on top of that. But since I couldn't do the primer and already did that, we're just going to move on to the copper. From the copper, I'm going to do all the machine parts and whatnot. Um, Thanks. And then we'll move on to like the reds, and then I'm really excited to actually paint whatever the hell this is. From the images that I found online, it looks like it's some kind of um, like fleshy something. I don't know. I don't know what the whole lore behind this guy is, even if there even is anything. But I'm gonna try and put my best skills into him and make him look as nasty as possible. But yeah, let's get her going. I'm trying to go on Google right now and see what kind of paint schemes that I can actually do for him. A lot of people have actually done this model in the past, and I'm just trying to get some inspiration off of their designs. So I guess we'll start with the backpack first. What I did with the copper is I mixed a mix of the Hashit copper and then the brass scorpion. I've used this mix for the past 7 Death Guard that I've done, and I really like how it comes out. It's not too like intense with the colors, um, and once you put the Agate's Earthshade over it, it really like darkens the copper up pretty well. Um, I was going to try and build this guy just by itself or like individual part wise, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we'll just do it all together because when I when I try and paint this all together, it's really difficult, but it's a nice challenge. So um, it's something that while I don't like at the moment, it definitely tests my abilities to paint. Um, Gives me that steady hand, you know. I might actually do some more with this. I'm going to use some pink horror and then Bugman's glow and kind of mix that together and see what happens. I hope it turns out all right because I don't have the ability to actually clean any of this off. So we're going to kind of wing it and see if it comes out right or not. But I'm not too terribly worried about it not coming out correctly. But this is the last Death Guard that I have at the moment to paint. I've spent the better part of the last 2 weeks just painting the shit out of Death Guard. And I'm looking forward to moving on to Custodes again. Um, that's what I'm going to be doing next from here. Um, so stay tuned for that. Probably starting this upcoming Monday, I'm going to start working on them. I'll start with the champion and then all the other Custodes that I'm getting in the box set. Um, but I gotta wait for that to get here in the mail. I found a I found a website that offered the combat patrol box for the Custodes cheaper than anywhere else that I could find. Even my local stores had it cheaper. Even the games website shop was cheaper, and I didn't have to pay any extra shipping for it. So I just have to wait for that to get in the mail, and I'm excited to do that because I think it's 14 um, models that come in it, and that's going to keep me occupied for an extended amount of time because I'm going to try and do different color schemes with the Custodes. I'm not just going to paint them all gold, you know. I can do the Custody Wardens. I think there's like the Shield Host or whatnot. I'm not sure. I know there's other factions within um, the Custodes themselves that I can. I think there's like a white armor scheme on one of them, something like that. I don't know, but um, I'm going to do that um, when I get to it. But I'm just going to paint one by one. You know, I'm not going to. Um, God damn it! Why can't I zoom in on this? Oh wait, there we go. Hmm. Um, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah. So just stay tuned for that this upcoming week. It's going to be a Custodes um, Punanza. I know in the future, like I'm not really limited. I don't actually play the game itself. I've never actually played a Warhammer like tabletop game at all. I just enjoy the painting aspect of this hobby. So there's really no faction that I absolutely despise enough to not paint them, you know? I know after the Custodes, I would like to do the Adeptus Mechanicus. They have some really cool models with the Scutari and like Belisarius Cole and whatnot. Um, or like just a tech priest, you know. I also want to do like the inquisitorial agents. Those look cool. Deathcore Creed. I know they're coming out with a new box soon, but that's probably in the future. What else? The Space Wolves. That's another faction that I really want to do, but I've noticed that there's really not that many models for them, just based on what I've seen. Maybe there is, but I know on the GW's website there's not very many um, variety. Um, yeah, there's not much variety when it comes to the Space Wolves, but all of that's in the future. Like I said, I want to, at least with the Death Guard and the Custodes, I want to actually have collect every unit type that's available. So all the champions, all the different heroes and whatnot. The Death Guard has definitely a larger variety in that aspect. The Custodes not so much. There's barely anything in terms of actual um, variety. I mean, they have different like poses and whatnot, but for the most part, it's a Guardian Spear or the Axe. Besides that, there's just not much. You have Valerian and Constantine Valdor, I think, um, but just not much. Was that a puppy? No, that's my son in the background. He was playing Fortnite, and he died, so he got upset. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on doing this gun. I'm going to just not do him that right now because I need to put black over this before I do the copper. Because when I did my last Death Guard, the trying to get around the copper was very, very difficult when I was trying to put the black down. So I'm just going to paint everything else, and then we'll move on to the black for the gun, and then I'll come back to the copper after I'm done with that. Um, but like I was saying, once I've collected and I'm happy with my collection, at least with the Death Guard and the Custodes, I'll move on to other stuff in the future and probably branch to the Mechanicus and then everything else going forward from that. But that's in the future, so I'm just excited to be able to do the Custodes box. Um, I'm also excited for the future with the different types of, like, I want to do the Great Unclean ones so fucking bad, but I want my skills to be to the point of where um, I do him justice, just like Mortarion. Mortarion's going to be a bitch to paint, but I want him to look good. And, like, unless I'm willing to completely dismantle him afterwards if I fuck up, I don't want to have to do that. So I would like to spend a couple months painting before I even attempt a Mortarion painting scheme with him. Um, so that one for sure will definitely be a future endeavor. I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. That's better. All right. Do I want his face to be the same? No, we're going to keep him. God, some of these people have made some really, really good schemes for this. No, like different color schemes. Oh, some of these are just amazing. So it's so hard to determine exactly which one I want to do. Mm, it's all right. It's not that big a deal. I don't have to be perfect with it. I'll just do my own in a way. Um, what else was I talking about? I don't know. Work's been going good for me, I guess. Nothing new on that aspect. Um, I've been watching a bunch of YouTubers and trying to get better at this painting. I might get into airbrushing at some time in the future. I'm actually been debating with my paycheck, or not my paycheck, my tax return this year, um, getting the tools necessary to actually um, get an airbrush. And I watched like a shit ton of videos the other day trying to find the exact airbrush and whatnot to get, and there's a big difference between them all. A large variety in terms of what you can and cannot get. Fuck it, we're just gonna do our own scheme. So you could go from a $200 fucking just the airbrush by itself to 30 bucks, or the compressor that's hundreds of dollars as well, to just the flimsy one off Amazon. And one of the videos from 3 years ago that I watched recommended, it gave me the whole links in the description, but all in all, with the like the thinner, the airbrush, the tank, and whatnot, I think it's like 150 bucks for everything, which is really on the lower end from what I've seen. By comparison of some of the other ones, it's practically fucking nothing. When some of them, just the airbrush themselves, are that price. Um, like the airbrush on this one's like 30 bucks. The compressor is 90, and then you have the thinner and just the extra accessories that he recommends with it. Um, I can't get back there. I should have waited to put that fucking thing on. Damn it. I don't know if I can get in here or not. But I'm making sure that before I go ahead and do any of this, I'm make sure that I have all of my shit taken care of. I can't just jump straight into buying a $150 fucking air compressor and just Yep, that's just how it is. Hmm. I guess we're gonna. We can paint this. Wait, no. Let's wait. Now we're in the really like deep recesses of everything else. I just can't see a lot of these details down at the bottom. Give me a second, guys. I will continue talking in a second. I just gotta get inside here. There we go. All right. Anywhere else? Mm, yeah. Let's do whatever the hell these things are. It definitely makes it a lot easier with this guy being so beefy. He's definitely a lot bigger than the other ones. Oh, by size comparison. So even in like these deep recesses, it's not as difficult. It's definitely a lot easier, and the aspect of painting this correctly and like not getting shit paint everywhere, you know. Um, so I'm sure like the supersized um, figures, like the Great Unclean One or Mortarion, it shouldn't be as complicated. But I don't want to jinx it, so I'm just gonna hold my breath and pretend like I never said that. All right, let's move on to the black. Oops, didn't I didn't mean to fucking drop it all the way into the damn thing. This should be fine. All right, so the weapon, all of these. Mm, we're just gonna paint the whole thing black for now. Yeah, this is definitely should have done the weapons separately type of situation. Me? Where's my black at? I need more black. We're just gonna paint this whole fucking thing black. I'm not even going to do anything spectacular with it. It's just going to be black, and then we'll come back over and fix everything that we didn't, that I missed. Mm, I need to remember in the future to like when it comes to guns this big, I need to like do this stuff separately and just bite the bullet and fucking paint this stuff by themselves. But I get so like excited to like put it all together, and when I'm like in the motion of doing it, I just get so locked in to building these minifigures that I just like get lost in the process. And yes, Sander, yes. And then like once I've like finished it, and I'm like I get that satisfaction of building it, but then I realize like, oh yeah, like this sucks now because now it's going to be astronomically more difficult because I decided to just put it all together and just not even consider the fact that it's going to be hard. Many move water. When I get some like putty and whatnot, I'm going to go back over all of this. I'm going to drill holes down the middle of these barrels, and I'm going to actually paint them their correct scheme. Or I'm going to add some like metal wire, and then I'm going to put the putty around it, and then I'm going to paint it as like green flames. So it should come out really cool when I get to that point. Alright, since I'm on the black, might as well just continue with it. Um, let's see. I'll do this shield black. Black on the shield. What else? Um, I like how this guy's scheme is looking. I might kind of copy it a little bit. So basically, he has all these wires in black, and whatever the fuck this stuff is, he has all these black as well. And then he has like highlights of the pink and whatnot in it to where it um, I don't know how to explain it. You'll see it when I get to it. Yes, Henry. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. I didn't realize I was going to need this much black. There's definitely a lot more detail on these like tentacle things than anywhere else. Trying to make sure everything gets covered properly. go all the way up to So the reason why I'm using this block of wood is because the GW like hand holder thing does not fit. It is not big enough. This boy is chunky and he requires extra space and I don't have it, sadly. Trying to paint the interior of this shit. It's difficult. Alright. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can just be, I can go back over it with green if I fuck up at any point. So that's why I'm not like being super heavy on my softness when it comes to painting this stuff. I'm just um, going as light as I can, but not worrying about the end process or the end product at the moment. Like one YouTuber said, it's gonna look ugly before it looks good, and that definitely fits at this point. Oh shit. Alright. I'm just trying to get into the deep crevices of this to actually paint it properly and not get it on anywhere else. I mean, I did say that it's alright to get it other places, but there's absolutely spots you don't want it to get on. Alright, that's coming out pretty good. I think, huh. And then, where else? Oh, alright. Oh my god, my fingers trying to cramp up on me. Alright, let me fix my chair. All right, that looks pretty good. You got the black coming out of his arm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to add some like different color schemes to it. Ooh, that's going to be hard, but I will try it. I will try to get in there. Shit. Damn it. And I really can't see what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to get this black head cowl thing. Not cowl, but helmet, fucking whatever you want to call it, protector. Mm, well, I'm definitely going to have to go over this and repaint it. It's okay. We got it. We got this. Ooh, nope. Um, I don't want to paint those that color. I will, however, paint this weapon. Mm, mm, yeah. Oops. Think I'm running out of black. I'm gonna have to add more on here, but I think I'm getting close to being done with the black at the moment. I don't really have to go over everything again with black, even if it looks kind of funky. Um, I don't need to fundamentally go over it again, just because the Agrit's Earthshade will darken everything up once again and make it come out looking pretty nice. All right. All right. I think that looks pretty decent. Not the greatest. There's some spots missing, but I'm going to go back over this. Come on. Okay, I think I'm done with the black for now. Let's move on to a different brush. Now that we're getting into like the finer details, let's grab this one. All right. You see this up close. Alright, so we're going to paint this weapon copper on certain spots. Then I'm going to move on to the silvers. Actually, I want to do all the base coat, the base colors first, and then I'll come back through it again and do um, the hold up. Yes, yes, that's true. I don't know if you're watching right now, but yep, that's your reaction. All right. So then we're going to do this copper, and then we're going to move on to the other ones, the other colors. There's really not many, there's really not many. Like once I get all the base colors down, it's mostly just highlighting and shading everything. Um, this one at least, there's not, I mean, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting too. Hmm. I don't know. We'll get to it as we get to it. All right, time to get small on the. There we go. You see that? Hmm. All right. Next. Okay, let's get the copper on this, on the weapon. Definitely um, quite small. You could definitely mess up pretty easily if you don't have good control with your brush. Thankfully, that's like one of the first skills that I learned. nice and coppery on the weapon. And then we can just get these two canisters right here painted up. But, yeah. Hmm. If I need more copper on these, then the other spots on here. All right. I think that's everything when it comes to the actual copper itself. I don't think I really need to add anything anywhere else, to be honest. All right, we'll move on. Clean off this brush first. Which one? Mephiston red. I don't really even think I need the red. Let's do the Bugman's glow and see what happens. I'm going to do this one panel first and see how it comes out. We'll see how that comes out when it dries. I don't think it looks too bad, though I might have to, if I want to recreate this, how am I going to do this? Let's see. How am I going to recreate this? I need to go darker and then super dark. So I need, where's this at? I'm not quite sure. not quite sure if I'm going to be able to. Hmm. This pink is. I think I know how to shade this and get this in a deeper. I think that I'm not quite sure, but I think I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to from here I need to do a stronger pink towards the middle, and then I need to. Nope, nope, that wasn't her. I need to do a stronger pink. Fuck, I can't see this deep. Damn it, I can barely fucking see this at all. Damn it. Hmm. Alright, now we can do the. No. Okay, cat. You better back the fuck off. No. Get back, cat. No. Stay. Step it. Step it. And water to this. You see my cat? He just wants to be a part of it, right? Yes, Mr. Kitty. So I'm just making this a deeper pink, a lighter, and then I'm gonna slowly build up the pink to a darker shade. But I will do that after. Oh, they add purple to this too. Cat. Yes, get down, please. Thank you. Damn hair. All right. I think that's good for the pink. Um, then we'll do green, the Nurgle green. I want to make these hoses the green. Oh shit. I'm gonna go over this a couple times with at least 2 times with the green, and then I will um, um, then I think after this green we're gonna go to the Agrit's Earthshade, get everything shaded, and then I'm gonna come back in with the highlights. This is quite hard because this stuff is literally like right on next to his face. Trying to get underneath all of it too. Oh, I could have done the copper right there. Shit. can't see under here, man. I mean, I think it looks halfway decent. You see the green, the Nurgle's green around the mouth piece. It don't look too bad. Oh yeah, the silver. Shit, I forgot about that. Alright, all the silver areas. I'm gonna make a claws silver. Silver for that. Then we got silver right here, the chain. Where else? Oh, some right there. Chain right there. The canister. These little fucking spike things. Um, we can make the face mask or the whatever this is silver. I'm just kind of freeballing it right now. Just trying to figure out what to do. Just kind of winging it. The horn. And then this stuff right here. Alright. Let's see. Where else? Um, mm, that could be silver. This whole pipe system can be silver. That could be silver. You see that? This black thing could be silver too. Come on, damn it. Oop, this is silver too. Um, and then this is going to be the tricky part. Just getting all these like little cords and whatnot inside of the black. So many of these wires exposed. It's ridiculous. There. God damn. Oh. Trying to highlight this a little bit. Alright, I think that's good for the silver. Oh. Well, nope. Hold up. Damn it. It's always like one little spot. Alright. Okay. So, we can now move on to the... Ander, you need to get off. It's past your time. And I just didn't realize it. And I gotta get off too soon. No, you don't have that much time. Mix these together. So let's see. What does this look in the front? So we're progressively make this darker and darker. How many people are left, Ander? Oh, shit. Damn it. So I'm trying to color this in like a deeper and deeper and deeper shade. Let's do straight. I see what they've done. Yes, sir. I gets it. Wait, let me go look at the first. Basically, I'm going in like a shit. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going in like a darker and darker shade of the color of the pink, and then I'm going to come back over it and add highlights. But I need to do the purple now. Ander, what are you at? This is your last game, and then you're getting off, and then you got to go to bed. All right. I don't think I'm really gonna be able to see this. What are you doing? Go brush your teeth.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Go brush your teeth.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna die.
Trying to add some purple highlights or purple.
The storm is particularly comfortable. Okay, hold that. Oh, sorry, kitties. Oh, God.
How's it coming out? Kind of meh. Not the greatest. Let me get a.
This is not gyro. It's 28 people.
Okay.
Or, yeah, there's 28 still. There's 20 still.
I'm actually really enjoying these fucking colors. This is coming out, like, for me, it might look like shit to you guys, but I think this is going to come out great. I love it.
Yeah, I died.
Alright, well, get off.
I did die. Well, almost dead too. Did you trust me?
Yes,
Yay.
but you need to maintain it, because if I notice that you're not getting up for me at all, you're not going to get the remote.
Okay.
Ooh, this is some fucking awfully pretty, man.
Isn't he pretty? Isn't he beautiful?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Show them. Is he beautiful?
They saw him for like an hour straight because he was sitting up there with them. Look at this.
Was that a puppy it just said?
Yeah, but they were talking about you when they heard you. He thought you were a puppy.
What? What do you mean, guys? I'm not a puppy.
He's long gone. All right, go brush your teeth.
Is there anyone else?
I don't know.
Can you check?
There's nobody watching at the moment
Why?
because there's just not. Go brush your teeth.
There's one person.
All right, I'm going to finish this off with the Agrex Earthshade. So we are adding the Agrat's Earthshade to everything, getting all nice and grody. Yes.
This is how much I weigh. This is how much I weigh.
Yeah. No. 67. Yep.
See?
That's good. Don't break my scale.
Oh, break the scale. If I have something.
Damn it. I can't get all the way deep into these cracks.
Okay, done.
Huh?
Done.
Okay. Oh, nice and nasty. Now I just need to let it dry.
Guess what?
Monitor.
Guess what? Guess
Huh?
what?
What?
Lockers.
Don't do that, Ander. I said stop. Alright, I'm going to let this dry. I think I'm going to end this video here. I'll show you what it looks like right now. Maybe if I maybe not.
No! Come here, boy!
Ander, what did I say?
I'll let him run away.
I'm going to add some highlights to him going in the future. And I'm going to add some glowing effects too. But I think it looks pretty good for now. I'm going to get off here. I will catch you guys later. Have a